Did you not think we were coming back? Oh, we're back, baby. Ooh, I am fired up for this episode. Happy New Year, everybody. 2022 is upon us and it is going to be a great year. A lot of content, a lot of tutorials, a lot of vlogs. Just wait and see. But today, we're going to talk about the making of Meet the Taylors. So for those of you that have not seen Meet the Taylors, the link's above. Or is it there? I don't remember now. But go watch it and then come back and watch this video because there might be spoilers. So Sarah, Blair, and I, we decided to do our very first holiday short film. And, you know, this came with its own surprises that we were not ready for, but we still pulled this off in the time frame that we did. And oh my God, was it ever exhausting. Meet the Taylors is a Christmas comedy drama based around this girl, Laura, who's introducing her new boyfriend to the family. And lo and behold, her new boyfriend had an affair with her mother. Oh yeah, that's right. Did you guys forget this iconic scene?
Surprise. Merry Christmas.
Now, this scene alone, before I get into anything else that I want to talk about, this scene alone, we only had one chance to do it. One! Do you know what it's like to only have one take, and if you screw up that take, that's it. It is over. Your ending is ruined. Not only is it the ending of the movie, it's one take. And I'm sure even the people in Hollywood who make crazy ass movies, they feel this pressure too when it comes down to doing things in one take and only having one take to do it. So believe me, I feel for you guys. I felt that pain. It was a small scene, but still had to pull it off right. So when creating short films or any type of film, you want to push yourself to the limit. Us here at the Raw Shooters Club, we are all about pushing limits. Does that mean things always work all the time? No, not really. But you know what? We won't know what works and what doesn't if we don't just try it out. So being a small-time filmmaker, this can obviously come with a lot of complications because we don't have the biggest budgets in the world. So we have to work with whatever we can. Now, location is obviously the big thing. Location is exactly where you're going to tell your story. For example, the Airbnb that we decided to shoot in, which of course was beautiful, was also about $300 to $350 a night, which did not allow us to scout the location prior to actually booking it. We just had to go based on photos that this was going to be the perfect location that we were going to get for ourselves. Now, knowing where we were shooting, we kind of understood how the houses were in this area, but then again, you're never going to really understand until you get into the location. So that doesn't leave us with a lot of time to plan, block, or anything like that. So what we did in order to overcome this was, one, start extremely early. Two, bring the actors in earlier, which, by the way, I am sorry for the ones that sat around the majority of the time. I mean, we completely understand that call times could have been done a lot better, but at the end of the day, we wanted to make sure that we were rehearsing everything proper before we actually shot it. Why? Because we did not know the layout of the house. So, thank you for coming on time. We really appreciate it, and believe me, it does not go unnoticed. So I've already mentioned that we have the Airbnb cost of about $300 to $350, which luckily we were still able to do everything in one night. But a lot of Airbnbs, because, you know, they have to follow guidelines and whatnot because you don't know who's renting your property, do not come staged. And especially when you want to do a Christmas movie, guess what you need? You need to make the movie look like it's Christmas. Thankfully, because it was the middle of the month, we were able to get a tree donated to us. But, you know, when you're trying to film something on the 15th of December, it's very difficult to find any hardware store, any type of store that's still selling Christmas trees. Two, we spent about $100 to $110 just on Christmas decorations alone to make the house feel a little bit more homey. Now, that's not even what the kicker was. Now that we have most of the props out of the way, we're building this film around this iconic Christmas dinner where the mom is going to spill the beans about her sleeping with her daughter's boyfriend. Now, if you think the props were the most expensive thing on our list, I want you to guess how much we spent on that Christmas dinner, especially feeding 8 people, or looking like we're feeding 8 people. Comment below. I'll wait. Did you comment? Good. We were able to film a 22-page script in 12 hours. I know! It's ludicrous! Everybody did not believe in us. Everybody didn't think that we were going to do it. And we did it. How did we do it, you ask? Well, simple. We blocked before everybody got there. We rehearsed while we were filming. And now you're going to ask me, all right, man, how do you rehearse when you're filming? It's very simple. We had time slots according to each scene, depending on how long each scene was going to take to film. Now, while those scenes are being filmed, we have actors in another room rehearsing their lines and rehearsing their scenes while we're filming in another room. I know. Brilliant. Genius. Now, you don't always have this type of luxury, but in this instance, we kind of did. But it also came with its own hurdles because there were times where we could hear the other actors from the other room, and, we had to tell people to be quiet.
Shut for 1 second. Shut your mouth.
I needed someone
Wait,
to
shut your
work
mouth. Shut your mouth.
Now, there were instances where this actually worked, and it worked out beautiful, and it was organic, and it wasn't planned. That being when Sam and the mom were in the kitchen talking amongst themselves. We had everybody in the dining room already chatting away, and they were still talking as we were filming, but they were so far away enough that not only did the microphones pick up the dialogue that we needed to hear, but it also faintly picked up the chatter in the background. Thinking that we did that in post? No. Surprisingly, it was organic, and it sounded pretty awesome. Here's the clip from that.
Hey,
Sam, listen, you need to go now.
I'm sorry, okay? My ego was a little bruised, I was just having fun.
Sam, this is my family.
But that doesn't mean that there aren't complications on set. For example, having more actors than crew can lead to complications, like needing a script supervisor to kind of keep everything on track. We were able to do a phenomenal job with just keeping the consistency and the continuity of the script, which was great. And I really also do want to thank the actors and everybody else helping from the behind the scenes who kept those types of things in the back of their heads, which allowed us to make a good movie at the end of it all. If you take anything out of this video, it's to get a good crew and a good set of actors. The actors are nothing without you, and you are nothing without the actors. When you guys can both join forces and create something amazing, and you both have patience with each other, that creates something out of this world and extraordinary. And you know what? It's kind of hard to keep your patience after being 10 hours on set. Believe me, it slowly starts to wear thin. But you got to do your best to always laugh, smile, have a good time, and be open to suggestions if they're made. And with that being said, guys, Happy New Year once again. We are so excited to be back, and be on the lookout for more short films from the Raw Shooters Club. We are back each and every Wednesday, 12 o'clock, and we will see you on the next video. Peace.